Okay, so this is the grandparents ornament. This is the optional back to it if you want it. I did it separate so it wasn't too confusing, but once you're done making the file, you can add it to the front file just so you can cut it all on one sheet. So for me, I like to make it bigger so it's easier to work with. And make sure it's the size you want, the circle, and then you can get going. So first you have to ungroup everything. This is an optional background if you're doing like a clear vinyl and you don't want things to go through. You can cut this any color just to have a background, and it's the right size and it has a little cutout here. I'm just going to delete that because I'm not going to use it for now. I'm going to drag this up. So these are the years. So if you don't want 2022, or if it's a different year when you're watching this, you can use one of these years. Just ungroup it and put yours in. I'm just going to delete that for now because I'm going to stay with 2002. So you can also, I have grandma and grandpa here, so you can keep that, or you can use these letters, sorry, to do if you want Nana and Papa or whatever, you can use those. I'm going to delete this to show you how to use the letters. So I am going to ungroup these. I'm going to pick a different last name. Sorry, I have to ungroup it twice. I'm going to pick a different last name. So I'm going to grab. You can also copy and paste if you prefer to do it that way, especially if you need to use the letter more than once, because this last name will use the letter more than once. So it has two L's. You just line it up. And then so you have the name here. You can select all of the different letters. Sometimes, so just select them. I was pressing Shift or Control, and you select them. The easiest way to do it is to go to Align and then Align on the top, so they're all aligned correctly. And then Distribute. You want to distribute horizontally evenly so they're well spaced out. So now that you have that all set, you can even group that before, and then I find it's too far apart. So what I do is I grab the P and bring it in a little bit, and then I select them all over again. You know what? Sometimes it's easier just to delete this background, or actually, sorry, not delete, hide it like this, and then you can easily, sorry, I had something on there. I'll delete it before I make the file. So you can select like that. Again, you can align to the top, and then you can distribute horizontally so they're closer together. And if it doesn't do it to your liking, you can just separate it a little bit. And then you're going to want to drag over all of this. You are going to want to attach. You're going to want to delete this. And if you're keeping the 2002 and the hearts in the same color, you can control and select the, and then you can attach those as well. And then you'll have, they'll be positioned rightly when you want to use the vinyl or whatever you're using. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it. And as you can see, everything is lined up as you want it, and then you go ahead and make your ornament.